Humans are a domesticated animal. It's just the truth of where we are. You are supposed to be free, you are supposed to be wild, you're supposed to be exciting and dynamic, but someone along the lines tamed you. Just the way that you train a dog, just the way that you train a cat, you were domesticated, you were tamed. And the sad thing is, most people will die without ever breaking that pattern. And I want as many of you as possible to break your pattern. I want you to shift. I want you to be wild. There is nothing like being around free people, and freedom is one of my highest values. I cannot stand to be put in a box. Let me know, those of you who really freedom is so important for you too. It's one of my top values. Like, when I don't feel free, everything is awful. So how do you break out of your box? How do you do this? This is what I'm going to share with you in this video. The thing is, most of us, we're conditioned from a very young age. A lot of people reckon that it's between 0 to 7 is when the majority of your ego is created, when the majority of your patterns are created, between 0 and 7, and that between the ages of 0 and 4, apparently you have no filter, you just accept everything that's told as fact, and this becomes your identity. This is crazy, right? And most people never go and research this stuff. Jim Rohn, an amazing speaker, he theorized that less than 10% of the planet will ever go to a personal development seminar. Less than 10%. Now, most of you watching probably read books, but most people don't read books. Most people I know have never read a personal development book in their lives. I'm from quite a small town. We don't have a very good education system there. Most people have never read a personal development book. So if this sounds like basics to you, it's really not. Go and check out a book called The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. It is one of the greatest books. It's only 2.5 hours on Audible. It is life-changing. It talks about this domestication. And it just asks you to be conscious about how you act and treat young people in your life, especially between the ages of 0 to 7. If you have kids, if you have nephews, nieces, be very conscious about how you treat them. Don't tell them to be quiet. Don't tell them to play small. Please don't tell them to shut up. Encourage their freedom. Now, I know sometimes you're tired. I know sometimes you've had a long day at work and then you get home and your kids are going crazy and you just want peace. But that's your responsibility to find your peace. They don't have to play small to keep you happy. But this is what most of you did. And most of you are terrified of doing something where people might judge you, where you might inconvenience other people. On my YouTube, you can check out, I created a poem. I performed a spoken word performance. You can go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll put the link below. And in it, I talk about how I just can't play small anywhere. I can't worry about offending you. Like, if you want to get offended by my brightness, by my loudness, then that's on you. I made a great post on my Facebook at the start of this year. I said, if I annoyed you last year, it's going to get even worse this year because I am stepping things up. And this is what I want for all of you watching. I'm going to ask you a question now. I'm going to challenge you. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is completely invisible, completely silent, and 10 is being fully in your power, volume turned up to the max, like you are screaming from the top of your lungs with every action, every word, every thought, who you truly are. How full out are you playing right now? And I invite you to drop your number in the comments. So 10 is you are playing full out, you are a fully empowered being. Everybody knows that you are your word, and what you think and say and do are in alignment, and you tell everybody exactly how you feel and what you think about everything. Can you imagine what your life would be like if you lived at 10. And it's no pressure if you're not there yet, if you are invisible, if you are quiet. Judging yourself, making yourself wrong is one of the worst things you can do. That keeps you small. Just accept it. It's not your fault. One of my mentees, she's amazing. She says it's not your fault by default. When you were a kid, it's not your fault, this patterning, this conditioning that you've had, this domestication. It's not your fault. Your parents probably loved you and they probably did the best that they could. And even if they didn't show their love for you, that's their conditioning and that's not their fault either. All you can do is decide in this very now moment, in this eternal golden now moment, who you want to be. And just decide to take one step. I love making these Facebook lives. I just saw a live I did 3 years ago. You know, I am doing YouTube lives and doing Instagram lives, doing Facebook lives now. But 3 years ago, I made my first ever live, and I look so different. And now I'm so relaxed because I broke the pattern. And now this is my new pattern. Expressing myself is my new pattern. Sharing how I feel is my new pattern. And this can be yours too. But it just takes that bit of bravery. And one of my favorite quotes is that all it takes is 20 seconds of insane courage to change your life. Break the pattern. Message that person that you really like. Go for that job that you really want. Send the application form in. Email that person. Go and knock on that door. Go and sing in the middle of a public place. Go and jump in the ocean. This morning, I was having a shower and my guidance told me to turn the temperature all the way down to freezing cold. And I was like, I don't really want to. But then because I said I didn't want to, I knew I was in my ego. So what did I do? I turned the temperature all the way down, freezing cold shower, break the pattern. I'm here now I just did a CrossFit gym class. It's my second time ever coming. This is a new pattern for me, because when you're in CrossFit, you're around people who are buff, like they are seriously serious. They train hardcore, and these are the people I want to be around. Maybe your stretch is to go to an event. Maybe your stretch is to go to a networking event where there's people who are more like you. Maybe you come to one of our events. We would do events every single week. You can go to our Standout Speakers Academy page on Eventbrite or Facebook and you can see all our upcoming events. We've got one this Tuesday, we've got one next Saturday. Just takes one step. Just takes one step. Just write down for me now. Write down. Breathe deep into your body. Write down what is one step I can take today to step more fully into my power. Breathe into your body, ask your body knows everything, trust. What is one step I can take today to step more fully into my power? And now, go and do it. If you are going to do it, comment below, let me know what your step is. I would love to hold you accountable to it, declare it to the universe, and let's make it happen. I really want you to know that you are doing amazing. I mean that with every fibre of my being. I know things haven't always been easy in your life. I know you've had some tough choices. I know you've had some setbacks. I know you've had some amazing times too. What if where you are now is the exact perfect launch pad for everything that you have been asking for? Because I know that that is exactly what it is. Every day, get a little bit more real, a bit more authentic, go a bit deeper, explore who you are, and share that with the world. And I really look forward to connecting with you, either in person or online. I run events every week. I run webinars most weeks. Let's connect. Sending you all infinite amounts of love. If you need more love in your life right now, if you could use some extra energy, just breathe deeply into your body. I'm going to send you some beautiful energy now for everybody watching. I'm just going to ask for the creator of all that is, for all of our guides, our ancestors, for all beings of the light, to fill every viewer that is open to receiving it with love and light, to activate and awaken their DNA now to their highest potential for them at this time. With ease and grace. And I just invite you, if you're listening, just to breathe in deeply. Imagine as you breathe in, imagine you're filling yourself with pure love and light. Imagine your DNA is literally upgrading itself. Feel your spine getting longer. Feel the muscles in your body getting stronger. You might feel some clicks clicking into place. Just feel your energy body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your physical body all being cleansed, cleared, and purified. And we just ask now to make any final adjustments that are in your highest and best. Take a deep breath in and out. Have the most amazing day, the most amazing life. You have totally got this.